right after, the gentleman leaves, and then DJ Dax comes to me and he's like, yo, that was one of Drake's right hand, man.
Oh.
And he said, don't play that track.
Well, no, the politics was out here.
Yo, I was like, what? You
ain't know the album?
I'm like, did I just live that for real? Did I just witness this?
Yeah, they said if you're on that side, stay on that side. Welcome back, Bridge the Gap, guys. It's a performance this week. My name is Nikki.
I'm Ross on the mix.
We got Saturday in the cut.
Yo, Saturday, man.
Say hi.
Well, hi,
Just off air. He explained the story of his name. I felt
No, I get to that.
What?
That's from the album promo, don't worry.
Oh, okay. Is this...
I do every album promo, that's why.
By the way, I forgot, guys. I kept saying this in my head. That's actually what I wanted to say when I came in. We need to be promoting our other shit. Like, cause...
Oh, yeah? For real?
Yeah.
Right now, yeah? Say less, then.
What the hell you think people make podcasts for?
Yo, you already know, man. Yo, check me out every Monday on CKUT 90.3, Who's Vibe, 3 to 5, you know what I mean? TC Entertainment, you already know what it is. Yes. Jason Alexander, Colin Hassel, Peace Steph.
That's a great show.
Killjoy, you know what I mean? The whole entire fam. And then, of course, on Saturdays, you can catch us, CIBL, la bonne fréquence. You know, on invite des DJ, faire des DJ sets, on invite des artistes. Belle ambiance.
We love it. And
oh, la fin du rap.
Oh, excuse-moi.
La fin du rap sur CIBL, 5, you already know. Yeah, we do this for the culture, man. Come on.
And then all of his other DJ stuff, follow his page to see, because he be out here.
Ross on the mix, you know what I'm saying? We outside. If you need a DJ for
a real DJ,
wedding,
be mixing for real.
Baptism.
Baptism,
yeah, excuse him.
Divorce party.
You know what I mean? Anything, I got you.
Yeah, divorce party.
Okay, well, alright.
What?
I don't know.
Let's do divorce party, I'll do it.
Okay, and I do a lot of other things outside of the show as well, guys. Make sure to check me out on The Spot, CKUT 90.3 FM. We do that.
CKUT!
Yeah, one Friday a month. If you want to know what's happening at The Spot 903, follow my personal page at Nikki Music at NICKYMUSIQUE. The music is spelled in
drop
French.
music too, yo. You got some music, right?
That was sweet.
Oh, it was part of the...
Spilling the rollout right now.
You know what I mean? So on my personal page, I also do music. The EP is out. New singles are coming very soon. I'm very excited about that. So, and there might be another show that you guys have been asking about coming back. That is coming back, so definitely stay tuned for that.
Okay.
My hosting stuff on Montreal Black Stars. Well, I be doing stuff, Saturday Dutch. What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Assumptions. I'm a producer, animator, graphic designer, I DJ, I have a podcast now too, apparently.
Yeah? Yeah.
So if you need me to DJ some gigs, that's cool. You need me to do some graphic design, that's cool. If you need beats, it's not happening right now. Be busy. I'm dropping the EP at some point in the next month, so yeah.
Hey, for the DJs, man, I gotta encourage everybody to go check out DJ Pool Club. Your new platform where you can get yourself some Montreal music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I thought that was another DJ. I was about to you shout out
DJ Pool Club. Yeah, go check out that platform. So even for you, actually, as an artist,
Pool Club.
DJ Pool Club. Yeah, go check it out. It's basically a hub where you can go upload your music like that.
It's like Tomato?
DJs can have it. Like,
oh no, it's not like
you know Pool Club? Like, here, think about the concept of Bandcamp.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you put your music up, you upload music, and people can access it.
Oh, I like that. Okay, cool. Good to know.
It's basically a platform, but for like music made here in Quebec.
All right.
DJ Pool Club, go check it out.
Beautiful. So, that was the end of our shameless plugs. We are doing today a 2025 performance. 2025 Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show. That took place in February. And I always feel like I say February wrong. Yeah, I said February. Anyways, don't mind me. This show, this 13 and about few seconds, caused a lot of talk amongst the people. I remember, so every year they have this little joke that, y'all only the women, we only tune in for the halftime show, and then, because truly...
It's true.
Well, okay, I kind of understand what happened. This year I was tuned in because y'all had some people playing. I was tuned in. Okay.
Okay, Jalen Hurts. Continue.
There was a few. First of all,
Bro, you said you feel
Just
the
start with Jalen Hurts, man.
it's not just Jalen. Okay, the Eagles.
Jalen Hurts. That's a player on the.
On the Eagles.
That's a football player.
I think on the Eagles, correct? That's where he played? Yeah. See? I know where my baby plays. I'm sorry to his girlfriend, wife, whatever. Whatever she
I'm
is.
old school, man. I know about McNabb, Terrell Owens.
I don't even know who's McNabb. I've heard of Terrell Owens, that I know. But anyways, my knowledge on football is limited to NFL Streets
today,
too.
To be honest, you said NFL Streets?
NFL Streets too.
That sounded like real football to start with.
NFL Street 2?
NFL Streets 2 is my reference.
Your reference of football is crazy.
Nah, you got it. It's good.
That's good stuff. That's how you're not bad, you know?
That's hip-hop.
But they're never doing any of the tricks from the game. And when I watch
That nigga thought it was 360s in the air.
yeah, because I'm like, oh, this is not the same game. But anyways, whenever they run for two, I'm like, oh, I know what they're doing.
Right.
But yes, anyways, I did watch a bit of the game. But yes, I was tuned in for this anticipated performance because, one, it was very controversial when it was announced that Kendrick was getting the Super Bowl because it was in Saturday, New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans.
Because Lil Wayne crying about it.
Okay, well, he wasn't happy about it. So I mean, Wayne was a little bit upset because naturally he thought if a Super Bowl is gonna be in New Orleans, I should be headlining. People's comments were, Lil Wayne should not perform for things because he's not a good performer. And at that point, I didn't know that was the rhetoric for Lil Wayne. And then a performance came out, and I was like, I see why they're saying that. So that was the whole. It was.
Oh yeah, do you agree with the take that Lil Wayne's not a good performer?
Well, the one I saw.
The one you saw?
I haven't seen many. So I'm sorry.
How about no? I'm just.
I haven't seen many Wayne performances.
I'm actually curious to know because.
But I've heard that he's not great. That's what I've heard.
What's your take on that, Saturday?
No rapper's good at performing.
That's not true.
Rappers aren't good at performing in general.
That's not true. I don't know.
Ain't nobody dancing?
It's not about dancing. People can have stage presence.
I must admit that when you talk about hip hop, like a live performance, it's tough.
Like Kendrick's a great performer.
Kendrick has stage presence. I think Drake has stage presence. I think
Drake does karaoke.
I think Cole has a great presence. Actually,
yeah, Cole actually has good shows. Kanye is amazing.
I think some rappers can perform.
Yeah, I heard Jay-Z's cool, but again, he's just standing around just rapping, so it's cool.
All of the ones that we named, I could see putting on a great halftime show. Lil Wayne, not necessarily, unless he like. Yeah,
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that take. Like I personally,
I feel like Lil Wayne's height, he was a really good. Like when Lollipop came out, I'm sure like that show was crazy.
Like, I'm thinking, like, just, also, the fact that, he has a lot of rock element in what he does. Like, he plays the guitar. Like, there's so many different ways I feel like we could see Lil Wayne in that Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Big stage, you know what I mean? All that. But,
for me, I have to say, like, I
can also, just to add,
yeah,
I feel also that a live performance is probably different than, you know what I mean? What you see on your phone or whatnot,
to be there in person, yes. But I mean, sometimes you can get a little bit of a vibe. But I will say that I haven't seen enough Wayne performances to actually make a definitive statement on it.
No, and then on that side, like I don't know, even me, like I'm thinking like, what performance did I see that's like, oh my gosh, I would love to experience that live.
Of Lil Wayne.
But to your point, Saturday, I don't know a lot of rappers that feel like that. Like that feel.
I mean, I saw LL I've seen a lot of rappers give really good.
So now we're talking.
Why is that different? Why is that different? We're talking about rappers.
There's a difference. There's a difference between rappers and MCs.
And it also depends on what music you're making. Some songs are not made.
You go see Nas live
shows.
Yeah, you're gonna fall off your seat.
Some songs are just made.
Okay, so now we're saying that older rappers are better performers.
No, the music was made for live shows. Music today is made for streaming. There's a different way you're making.
Lil Wayne has hits that could be performed very well live.
He also has a drug addiction problem.
Okay, but then that's what we're talking about. If
Actually, you know what? That's true. Everybody does.
See, so I can't say that's why. Some people are just let's talk about it too. It's not a rude thing to say that some people are just not as good performers.
Yeah,
some people are not
good performers.
as facts.
Future.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah,
And
Future,
I
play his music. You turn up. It's about the vibe.
Yeah, but I don't want to see a Future show.
Right.
Like, you know, and I don't want to say also like all encompassing rappers are not good performers, because I think there are a lot of rappers that I would pay to go see.
That was the take that I was disagreeing with Saturday. I'm saying there are great rappers. Just you probably have to look at some of the older generations, the one who embodied the art of emceeing. You know what I mean, controlling the crowd, interacting with the people. You know what I mean. It's always been about the people. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But yeah, so going into the performance. Oh yeah, also, how could I forget? It was shrouded with the whole controversy of the beef. The beef had just happened, him versus Drake. Not Like Us was getting sued.
Number one.
Well, it was number one, but Drake was suing against Universal for that song. There was a lot of talk, like, is he gonna perform it? Is he not gonna perform it? Drake's taking all these L's. Like, everybody was saying basically he wouldn't have got the performance if it wasn't for the year that he had with subjectively winning this beef. You know what I mean? And we all think he won the beef?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kendrick won the beef, yeah.
Okay.
What's the debate about that?
So all that being said, we go into the performance. It starts off with...
I got OVO chain? Like, you sound like I was about to agree with you. I still want the OVO chain, but that's not the point.
So you looked at him like, what? I dare you. We start off with Samuel Jackson playing Uncle Sam here, and we see a tic-tac-toe board. He starts with like an unknown song, and then he like kind of goes into Squabble Up. But he also said that like we see that his dancers or his, I don't know if they were dancers or they were just like gang members. I don't know.
Oh, stop!
No,
For really going in on that?
All people.
no, I'm just because Kendrick don't be dancing with gang members.
Dancing in the colors of the American flag.
Okay.
That's crazy. Yo, you're saying what, like...
It's called niggas...
I'm not being racist. Is that what you're about to say?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, that was kind of like the themes that was going around after in the news.
Oh.
The media, they were talking about.
Okay, no, but I didn't mean it in a bad way. I thought, like, I'm thinking, like, he's representing gang culture.
Right, let's say
Because like...
Yeah, let's say it like that.
I'm sorry, y'all be trying to get me caught up.
I'm just self-protecting.
What would you say to that, though?
You just said, niggas are red and blue, that's okay.
Yeah, like, what's up? You okay? Yeah.
You think Park was on stage?
Affiliation you want to, denounce?
I'm sorry to anybody. Like, I didn't mean it like that.
Just say that.
Nikki stays dangerous. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just meant that, okay, well, they're dressed in the color of the American flag. Because, I mean, they weren't really dancing a lot. It was more like they were doing a performative dance or performative act. Like they were shaped as the American flag at times. They were like, bending back and forth. And Kendrick had a whole visual laid out for that to basically kind of like... And sometimes they were even placed in positions to play a game. Because I think a lot of what he's referencing in this performance is like, I'm not going to play your game. Because we have the Uncle Sam character played by Sam Jackson, which is basically the whole time he's giving like little narrations like, oh yes, this is what we want you to do this, don't act like that, be like this, don't say that, and definitely don't do that song. And the whole time he's basically just playing with our emotions. He has the singer girls and he's like, oh, they're like, don't do it. He's like, are you about to do it? And then he's like, nah, because you know how they love to sue. Kendrick put on them boot cut jeans.
Yeah.
And decided that he was gonna be petty for 13 minutes.
Yeah, sagged the bootcut jeans too. That shit was crazy.
And sagged the bootcut jeans, and decided that he was gonna do whatever he wanted. I will say this.
Yeah, that's a fact. He definitely
did whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the set list now. He starts with Squabble Up, but then he does Humble, which is arguably like one of his biggest songs. Right? Humble.
Yeah, his biggest song, yeah. I would
say. All Right, I think is probably... He didn't do All Right. Yeah, he didn't do All Right. But I think All Right is probably his biggest hit.
No,
it's not? Humble's bigger than All Right?
Humble is definitely...
Really?
Like,
Hey, when people like that song?
No.
Oh. Okay.
And the thing, I would segue a little bit on that because, the set list, of course, I thought was very interesting, the song that he decided to perform. Mm-hmm. And, when you're talking about Humble, like, I believe that's the song that you referenced Kendrick Lamar with. You know, before the diss song, you know what I mean? Humble was definitely like this
how
song
you would
that,
associate, like,
yeah,
really?
it's a song that put it, yeah, to people today, yeah. Most of I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, shit, but you know.
No, I don't think you guys. I think you guys would know more than me. I think as a Kendrick fan, I think most of the songs that I'm really into, like, you know, Backseat's freestyle or stuff like that, it's like I don't have a good perspective on what are his biggest songs because I don't necessarily listen to him in that way. Right. So that could be completely fair.
That goes back to our argument before the pause start, but we're not live right now.
What's up?
What was the argument?
We were talking about how different artists approach how making songs.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
that's indicative of how he makes songs, where you don't even know what his biggest hits are. As an avid listener, and I'm like, it should be more obvious.
You're right. That's a good point.
What was your statement? You should know.
You should, like, usually most people know what the artist's biggest hits are. Like, it's very clear. Like, oh, we know his biggest hits.
Right. And you say with Kendrick,
biggest hits.
Yeah, it is ambiguous. You're right.
That you're a big fan of him, I'm a big fan, and it's ambiguous. This is just funny.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. But I will say, he started off right away, for those that didn't like the performance, he started off saying, like, the revolution's about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. Like, it's like he literally starts off by telling you, I don't give, like, you're probably not gonna like this, or it's not what you want, and guess what? I'm here, and y'all gave me this space, and guess what I'm about to do? Kendrick it up. So I think, like, it's filled with hidden messages, as we know. Some people don't like to decipher hidden messages while they're watching their popular sports game. You know what I mean? But he didn't care. And he said he was gonna give it to you regardless. He had all of the different game motifs. We saw, like, it laid out at literally tic-tac-toe or games. We saw Crip walking, dancing, Serena Williams was up there.
Well, hold on. Can we take it back a little bit?
Yeah. Okay. You want to go song by song? Sure. My bad.
Because I'm curious to know Saturday's take on the playlist. You know, as a DJ,
on the set list.
On the set list. Yeah. Do you feel like he performed his best songs?
No, but I think that wasn't the point. Yeah. But also, if that wasn't the point, that's a bad point to make out of time like that.
But see, okay, and that's what, because when we talk about the performance overall, and see, I've had this debate so much at that time. It was just like, listen, was he supposed to do what a Super Bowl performance is supposed to be, or was he supposed to be Kendrick? And my thing is, like, if you're hiring Kendrick for the halftime show, you expect Kendrick, because he's one of those artists that, like, you can't talk him into doing things. Like, regardless, he's gonna do whatever the hell he wants. And if he felt like this was the time to throw shots and throw messages to America and to Drake.
But also have to keep in mind that he did a Super Bowl already with Dr. Dre, and he just dropped.
But I don't feel like that counts.
It does. Also, he dropped GNX, and GNX is an album that he owns the masters of because he's an independent artist now. Mm-hmm. So of course, I push the product I would make the most money off of too. Like, it's not. It's just like, business wise, it's a great idea. I just, like, as a consumer of this show, I was like, oh, okay. Like, cool set list. I'm not the biggest fan of this album. I like some of your other songs more. And it should be a moment to highlight you as an artist. But if you like message and bag first, go ahead and do message and bag first. But I'm going to judge you on everybody else's performance.
Listen, do I think that he should have done that? No. And you know, some of my friends that watch it, they might be angry with my take here. I don't think he should have done it.
Do it that, like, take the route of, like, yo, I'm just going to do me.
Yes, I feel like
I feel like you should give the people what they want.
I think we were talking about this off air too. I think there's a way to get your message across and still have it be more palatable. Less, honestly, preachy a little bit, and he really wanted it to be like.
Man, that's crazy.
No, I mean, literally, Samuel Jackson was there, like, don't, like, you know, literally being a metaphor, literally be like, it's like.
You're like, yo, this is high concept for no reason. Like,
this is interesting.
It's also, as a creative and artist, it's just like, I see what you're trying to do, and that's cool, but your argument falls flat when you're doing it on the biggest stage of capitalism ever. Like, it doesn't.
Thank
really
you,
work.
because you took the Super Bowl. So it's like,
yo, you try to fight system in the system. It's like you're winning. Trump started the Super Bowl.
And it's like, so if you are gonna, you're still kind of, you're not playing the game, but you're kind of playing the game by being at the Super Bowl. So then my thing is like, yes, give them a little message, but damn it, give them a full performance of all the stars. Give them what they want.
Like, you don't play the game, play the game. Like, play the game.
Like,
don't half-ass it. Be like, oh, I'm bringing a message that's gonna balance it out.
And you know what? And I think he did try to do that to a certain way, with a certain balance, with a bit of like, yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing, but at the same time, like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get a message across.
Well, he did that by assuring us that whenever he was doing the things that we wanted, that was him selling out himself out.
And think about it, throughout the whole entire performance, like, yeah, he was like teasing the Beef song also, you know what I mean? So
which actually kind of annoyed me.
I felt like, yeah, and I felt that's exactly what like he wanted. He was like edging people, like saying, oh, he's gonna do it. Like, he wanted that conversation.
Which again defeats the point of the message you're trying to say too. If your other online message is, I'm gonna shit on this other nigga. The biggest hit I could possibly find. So you're undermining your message to shit on someone else.
No, yo,
I respect. Hating is fun.
I love the fact that he dropped DNA. You know, for me, I think that's Kendrick's
I like that he
best.
performed it. I love that
DNA.
song.
That's his best song for me. When like who's Kendrick Lamar? Yo, go check out DNA.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's from his most pop album, like his most consumable album.
Right.
So
and that's his hardest track. Like, till this day. To me, I've said that song stands alone as a Kendrick's ultimate, you know what I mean? That for me is...
That's a take. That's an interesting take.
That and Savior, those two tracks, for me, that's Kendrick Lamar right there.
Also, I do find it funny. He did not perform any song of Mr. Morale. That goes back to I have Mr. Morale.
I know you have the Mr. Morale.
I really like Mr. Morale. I think it's one of my favorite Kendrick albums. It's just really funny to see like what he was trying to do with Mr. Morale did not work for the bigger audience.
At all.
And like he kind of like acts like that's like his forgotten stepchild as a project. Yeah. Because he did perform at Mr. Also know he did the Super Bowl before with Dre. Yeah. Like, he could have like tried a 1-2 song.
No, but he had 13 minutes and he had a specific each song was particular. It's so funny because as I was watching it back preparing for the show, I realized I didn't even realize he did Euphoria. Like
he was hating, for real.
He really was. I was like, wow, you're gonna do Euphoria? He did the second part of it, so I was like, wow, okay, like
that's crazy. I didn't even catch it.
Me, like on the rewatch, I was like, wait, what song is this? And then I looked, I was like, oh, this is Euphoria. But I like actually that it comes after before Man at the Garden, because the way he sets it up and it strips down everything and it becomes like I deserve it all. Like, that's one of my favorite tracks off of GNX too. But as I'm watching, even me, first time watching, I remember like watching the Super Bowl on my friend, all friends were gathered and we're watching it. I remember on my first watch, I was like, by the time it got to Man at the Garden, I was like, what is he doing? Wait, how far are we into this performance? And I knew the internet was gonna talk. I knew the people who don't consume Kendrick's music regularly were gonna be like, what is this? Why did y'all hire this guy? I knew the conversations that were going to come right away, and which became an art conversation with my friends that were like, oh, well, what are you saying it wasn't good? I'm like, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying for this stage, I don't know. I don't know if that's what I would have done, but clearly I'm not Kendrick. So
it was dope when you did the Peekaboo track.
Peekaboo.
I fuck with Peekaboo.
Peekaboo is a good track.
You mess with it?
I fuck
with it. It's a good track.
On the entrance, you know, you see him popping, you know what I mean? Like, you remember the camera?
Peekaboo. I like it. No, creatively, clearly they worked on this for months and everything was thought out. Even down to the PlayStation controller symbols and stuff to show the game.
Like, it was a good performance for TV. I feel like if you're sitting there, you're like,
oh my god, the crowd is like, what is happening? Like, at home it plays nice, but like, the crowd is like, yeah. But, and then we go into
which other songs did he perform after that? Yeah.
Sorry, so after Peekaboo, he goes into Luther, which starts off the segment of like, you know, his SZA collaborations, track. And we see...
This is a segment Super Bowl. That's funny.
Well, I mean, was he not supposed to do one?
He needs SZA.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, I thought they were gonna do their other song too, the new one they had. What was it called? 30 for 30? I thought that's what they were gonna do too, but she didn't. She didn't do that. She came out looking amazing. She looked really good and
dressed in that red.
You know.
I don't know what that means, right?
Dressed in red. What?
What are you trying to say, y'all?
No, speak your mind. You can't just say that and we move on.
In the comments below.
Actually, we'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it near the end.
Let's get through this. Come on.
Okay.
It's late. We gotta get through this.
Okay, yeah, anyways, so that starts the segment of, like, technically what Uncle Sam's character calls okay, that's what we want to hear, because once he finishes All the Stars, which is obviously one of both of their biggest hits, Uncle Sam comes back and like, yes, just stay like that, you did perfect, that's what they want to hear, just wrap it up and go home. And then boom, and Not Like Us comes on. And
the call nigga pedophile symbol is so crazy. I would sue shit out of you too. What?
That's wild, man.
On National Television, say Drake. I hear you like him, you know.
You can't call me a pedophile on TV.
I mean, clearly he can, because he did it.
Did you catch how he said it, though?
He didn't say. Well,
let
no.
The crowd say it.
He let the crowd say it.
That's cool. It's still defamation. I'm still suing
what network was the Super Bowl on? Was it Fox? They said you're not doing that.
It's Fox,
sir. You won't be saying that. That's what we won't be doing. But he performed Not Like Us, and I thought it was gonna be the last track, but it wasn't. Serena came on and
I'm sorry, that part for me wasn't it at all.
You didn't like it? Why?
What? Not Like Us part?
No,
Serena.
Serena popping in like.
Bro, tell me why you didn't like it.
Serena looked like she got 2 left feet, low key. So that's
not nice. She looked good though.
I just like with the thematics and all that. It's like
you thought it's too extra.
Yeah, it's
like you hate him, but now it's looking real like pillow talk.
Like what are we really doing right now? You know.
Has she spoken on
already? I felt like.
Oh, you mean on Kendrick's part or on Serena's part?
Just the performance, like I always like.
What if your ex come on stage to hate? That's kind of weird.
Like that's just.
I mean, it's a little bit like I'm living in y'all's mind a lot, but for the culture, I thought it was a nice moment because like he needed something to add a little.
No, like spice. Honestly, like for real, like here when I first saw it, I was like, who the hell is that? Who is this? That who? Like, why are they focusing, zooming in so much on
Serena?
that? Now I'm like, is that Serena Williams? Like, why is Serena Williams there for? What's she doing? She got lost? Like,
because they used to fight.
She's supposed to be on the field, like playing too. Like, she lost. Like,
but also, but my thing with that is Serena Drake hasn't.
Like, honestly, the real words, I felt it was mad corny.
It was corny. It was that. I'll give it was corny, but it was a memorable moment.
Now you have a whole man. And your ex's ops,
children,
your whole husband with kids, your ex's ops is coming on stage and going to shit on your ex.
Like what's like?
If I'm hearing that and that's my wife, I'm like, yo, where are you going? Like, just respect yourself. Like, you don't gotta do that. That's just weird.
And that's when you're talking about showbiz and all that. Hollywood, but.
Yeah, this is weird. This is mad weird.
I feel like you have a different take on that, Nikki.
On Serena? No, I agree that it was corny, but I do think that the moment itself in the performance was one of the only memorable. Like, there was not a lot of, like...
Well, damn.
I mean, like, he didn't do a lot of flashy... Like, it was not...
When you see the car at the beginning,
cool. Okay, alright. Y'all gonna make me... See, I'm not trying to get in trouble with... Because Kendrick's fans be deluded.
You're not the bars. You good?
They're not the bars, but they're angry.
I'll get you.
Who are calling Kendrick fans? Him or me?
No, I said the Kendrick fans. I don't want to.
I'm a fan though, but like I still want to OVO channels.
Because I'm a fan, but I'm not crazy about it. You know what I mean?
I love music.
So same. But anyway, I'll just say this: the performance had some, to me, lackluster moments. Okay, it was a very rappy performance. Listen, It wasn't the typical Super Bowl performance to me. Even though he did a lot of themes and, like hidden messages, it was lovely on that end, but it wasn't necessarily like a big whoa performance. So Serena, even though it was corny, at least it was a moment where I remember watching it as a group where people say, oh, something, something.
Don't kill me.
Like, type of thing. And anyways, well, yeah, moving on from that though, he doesn't do all of Not Like Us, but he did what mattered, honestly. And then he goes into TV Off, which I actually think is a brilliant way to end it.
Yeah.
On your own concert. Don't end the Super Bowl like that. Like, I didn't like that he ended it with TV Off on the Super Bowl. I get it. This, to me, felt like a direct shot to the population, to Drake. Whatever. Cool. I'm done with you. Turn this TV off. Cool. But I don't think he should have ended it with this.
Well, what should he have ended it with?
All right.
I agree. But we're not gonna be all right. So you can't play the song.
we're not gonna.
It got worse, actually.
It's only going down from here. But after the performance, I remember I guess I had I posted us watching it or whatever, and my cousin, the one y'all met actually, she was like, "Hey, Miss Sator." I was like, "God damn."
That shit was some Tupac, you know what I mean?
No, throughout the whole entire performance, he definitely had us on the edge of their seats. I'm just always trying. All right, we're just gonna be judging you based on other Super Bowl performances.
Yeah, like we do everywhere else. We do the same thing for Rihanna when she performed.
Right?
Yeah, but see, some of them are forgettable. And one day, this was something I thought about. I wanted to do an episode where we kind of rank some of these performances because I'm like, there's so many that I was looking at the list. I'm like, I forgot about these, and it's not good to be forgotten.
Were you talking about the Super Bowls?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's what it ends on. It ends on TV off, and I think that we can go into bridge the gap right now, and I'll go. I'll just say it. I don't think it does to me. This performance doesn't bridge the gap.
So you don't want to go to LA, y'all.
Listen. I'm accepting the smoke as of now. If you guys disagree, I already know people in my entourage that will disagree because I've had this battle already, and I don't care because I need to speak my mind sometimes. Okay, I just don't think it should have been like that. I think there was other ways to do it. Not with the main Super Bowl audience, not what they were looking for and hoping for, and especially if you're talking about, you've already been capitalizing off of this beef. You've already been doing some gimmicky things, so let's continue. Let's play the game. If we're gonna do it, that's me. But even though all of this, while also saying that I do think it's a well thought out piece of art, I know that his mind and the mind of his team, PG Lang, great setup, great show, production wise.
Yeah, if y'all hiring a nigga want to work with y'all, you're doing some shit.
There you go. The message is clear, but definitely, I don't know in a few years if we're gonna be calling this one of the top Super Bowl performances of all time.
Yeah. Can I go next?
Sure.
I think it bridges the gap, but it's weird because personally, I would never make my biggest moment ever be about another nigga. That's just weird too. I want all the credit. I don't want nothing to even look like because of somebody else. Mm-hmm. But however, I think it was an amazing moment for hip hop in general just to see a rapper have their first solo Super Bowl performance, able to kill it. The breath control was amazing. The storytelling in it is amazing. It may not have fit the moment for today, but I think people will look back on this and see damn, this is a great concept. This is highbrow,
So you're saying it bridges the gap?
I think it's gonna bridge the gap eventually. I think right now it's just it just feels corny-ish. Cause you really made your whole performance around, am I gonna call this nigga a pedophile for 10 minutes straight? And that's just kinda wild.
Yeah, you can't say that on YouTube.
As a mission statement.
You really got to do it?
The things with that in the lab and say, alright, we gonna tease it for this long before I call him a pedophile. It's weird on that part, but hey, do what you want with your money. And I think it was really cool, and shout out PG Lang because
I don't know about that.
I think we're all pretty much on the same page on this, to be quite frank. Just with a bit difference of opinion, and I think that's what makes music nice. You know what I mean? We'll have different opinions. For me, it's he definitely worked with the least. Usually when you think about Super Bowl performance, you got the big stages, the big
guests
and all that, special guests and all that, you know what I mean? And
the whole field type shit.
Really, you had Kendrick running around with a football jacket and, linked up with SZA.
Don't forget the bootcut jeans.
With the Cannot forget the jeans.
Now, I mentioned SZA earlier, with the red dress, right?
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean again?
How come they always wear a red dress?
Let's not punk you.
Oh, he do Illuminati shit,
I'm done.
I'm
done.
No, quit for real.
What's wrong with red, though?
Alicia Keys was in red.
It's striking.
Rihanna was red.
If y'all didn't know, if y'all haven't figured it out by now, Ross is a bit of a conspiracy theorist.
It gets
people
going.
They kept people going.
First of all, what is a conspiracy theorist? I'm just a realist. Alright, pure and simple.
I think it's doing pattern recognition.
You know what I mean? Whatever I see, I call it out. You know what I mean?
This man Rory.
So, with that being said, he definitely didn't give us the grandiose, big stage fireworks and all that. To me, it didn't bridge the gap because, you know, like we mentioned earlier, man, for me, when I think about a Super Bowl performance, I'm thinking about Michael Jackson. I'm thinking about Prince.
Make the range.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about like those top performances, James Brown even, you know what I'm saying? Like
I think even about Usher's most recent.
Usher's performance was crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
I like Will's performance.
You feel what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, all right, you wanted to get a message across, you know what I mean? A lot of, you know, and throughout the thing, you know, we spoke about the symbolism also throughout, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys see what's going on in LA right now. Like, it's crazy in the States right now, you know what I mean? What's going on, you know what I mean? So, or perhaps maybe some foreshadowing and that in the performance, I don't know.
Maybe, I mean, Kendrick is...
well, you know what I mean? So, yeah, all in all, for me, I feel like it fell short. Just because for me, I'm thinking just about the music. Now, yeah, Kendrick's going to do what, you know what I mean, Kendrick wants to do, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. Like you see, he's a very reserved type of guy. Like, he doesn't care about all those other accolades and whatnot, you know what I mean? He's just doing him, man. I think that's why people, you know, rock with him, you know what I mean?
Yep. Love it. All right, guys.
Well, hold on. I got a cool story, yeah?
Yeah?
Very quick. So, I was in the Jean Pascal fight, right? A couple months back, last year.
Okay.
And this is like in the midst of the beef and whatnot. And it's me and DJ Dax. You know, another known DJ in the city. You know what I mean? He's been there for a minute. So we're playing music and all that and whatnot. And out of nowhere, I see this gentleman approaching. You know what I mean? And he has an OVO chain.
So the orange is very special.
Okay.
He has an OVO chain.
It's very dangerous.
No, then he comes, you know, he shakes. He was super polite. He was super cool.
The good guys.
Yeah, he shakes my hand and says, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, you guys are doing a great job, blah, blah, blah." And I'm just like, you know, for me, I'm just thinking it's just a mix. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Keep on mixing. And then he goes over to DJ Dax, like, kind of like talks to him in his ear and like, shh. And DJ Dax, I just finished playing Be Humble.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
Don't do that. So, right after, you know, the gentleman leaves, and then DJ Dax comes to me and he's like, "Yo, that was one of Drake's right hand, man."
Oh.
And he said, "Don't play that track."
Well, no,
Yo!
the politics was out here.
Yo, I was like, what?
you ain't know the album.
I'm like, did I just live that? For real? Did I just witness this?
Yeah, they said if you're on that side, stay on that side. That's
right? And then mind you, after I'm just like, nah, this guy was just some, you know what I mean? This guy ain't OVO for real. That chain probably fake. No, a couple of weeks after, I'm scrolling on the internet. I see that same motherfucker that
like,
I was like,
I guess it was.
I was like, shit. Well, I guess he wasn't lying. You know what I mean? So,
and there you go.
shout out to OVO.
Story time. OVO, October's very young, guys.
Here I am trying to tell Nikki the old man doesn't play. She's like, no, the old man doesn't play.
Listen, I believe you. I believe you now. Story time with Rossi Ross. It's time to go under the bridge though. Ooh, child. Okay, sorry guys, I'm still laughing from before, but my under the bridge, it's very unknown. This is very obscure because this is from a group that like BT had this show, random show, where they brought all these girls from old girl groups together for some reason, like 702.
What show is
3LW girl. It was a show. It was one season, and it was supposed to be like these old girls from old like Escape and Total girls. And make them a super group and have them record an album. And obviously, I mean, unfortunately, sometimes when you put a lot of women together, things don't always
I was going to say, that sounds like a whole mess.
complete. So they didn't fully finish the album the way it was supposed to do. Some people left before the show was done. But the album, they did an EP.
So you're plugging the song from that EP?
Yeah, they did an EP. And the EP was solid as hell, okay? Shout out to the girls from Cherish. They can write their ass off. And the song is called Go Don't Leave from Blueprints. That was their name on the show. And I like that song. It has a nice little beat. It's cut. It's a little trap bounce. I like it.
Man, that's how I can tell you're a real music lover because despite that whole mess you just explained right there, you know.
It was just about the music for me.
I found this song, the Zeus Pilot.
You know what I'm saying?
CD, like what?
I mean, it's supposed to be obscure. I don't know.
I gotta give a shout out to my boy Chuck's Triple X. Just came out with a project, Afro Nadia. You know, the whole entire concept is, you know, bringing together the whole entire African jazz program, you know, together.
Nice.
I mean, no matter if you're Haitian, Jamaican, Nigerian, you know what I mean? That's a bit of the essence behind the project.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of the track is On the Ensemble, you know, which is, you know, kind of an Afro, piano type vibe, you know what I mean? No lyrics, just, you know, vibe, you know what I mean? It's dope to listen to in the whip, so
love that.
The bridge.
We love it. We love it. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking with us. You know, that was Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance 2025. We'll see you guys next time.
Watch out for the owl chains.